Understanding ISF obligations for imports via truck carrier. The ISF is an important part of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP's) efforts to prevent terrorism and other threats to the nation's security. By requiring importers to submit ISFs, CBP can identify shipments that may pose a risk and take steps to prevent them from entering the country. Failure to submit an ISF can result in serious penalties for importers. These penalties can include fines, seizure of the goods, and even criminal prosecution. In this video, we will discuss the ISF requirements in more detail and the penalties that can be imposed for failure to comply. We will also provide tips for importers on how to avoid these penalties. The ISF requirements. The ISF requirements are set forth in CBP regulations. These regulations require importers to submit an ISF for each shipment of goods that is valued at $2,500 or more and that is imported by air, sea, or land. The ISF must be submitted electronically through the CBP's Automated Commercial Environment (ACE) system. The ISF must be submitted at least 24 hours before the goods arrive at the U.S. port of entry. The ISF includes the following information: the importer's name and address, the consignee's name and address, the Harmonized Tariff Schedule (HTS) number of the goods, the value of the goods, the country of origin of the goods, the mode of transportation used to import the goods, the port of entry. Penalties for failure to submit an ISF. Fines of up to $10,000 per shipment. Seizure of the goods. Criminal prosecution. In addition, importers who fail to submit ISFs may be subject to civil penalties of up to $100,000 per day. Tips for importers. To avoid the penalties for failure to submit an ISF, importers should make sure that they are aware of the ISF requirements. Submit ISFs on time and accurately. Use a customs broker or other experienced professional to help them with the ISF process. By following these tips, importers can help to ensure that they are in compliance with the ISF requirements and avoid the serious penalties that can be imposed for failure to comply. The ISF is an important part of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection's efforts to prevent terrorism and other threats to the nation's security. By requiring importers to submit ISFs, CBP can identify shipments that may pose a risk and take steps to prevent them from entering the country. Importers who fail to submit ISFs can face serious penalties, including fines, seizure of the goods, and even criminal prosecution. To avoid these penalties, importers should make sure that they are aware of the ISF requirements and submit ISFs on time and accurately. If you are an importer, and you have any questions about the ISF requirements, please contact a customs broker or other experienced professional. They can help you to understand the ISF requirements and ensure that you are in compliance. Thank you for watching.